Okie dokie, hot seat questions part 9 of 10. 200 questions in the bank, although I think there's only about 70 or 80 of them because they repeat so goddamn often. But, anyways, uh, that's beside the point. 20 in each part, blah, blah, blah. If you could have any animal as a pet, what would it be and why? Just an orange cat, because I want an orange cat. I like orange cats. Male orange cat. What's the most challenging thing about being you? Challenging thing about being me? God, if I know. I don't think anything's challenging about being me. Right now, getting in the shower. My knees don't want to lift over the thing. I don't think I could get into a car right now either. My knees are just really barking, man. Anyways, what's a book that has significant influence? What is a book that has significantly influenced your life? It's a repeat question. What do you know? Yay! Oh, for fuck's sake. The Christian Bible. If you could spend a day with a fictional character, who would it be? Hey, it's another repeat question. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Who would it be? Dorian Gray. I think I said the Lestat, the vampire Lestat last time, but I'm going to say Dorian Gray this time, just bloody cuz. What's the most meaningful thing someone has ever done for you? Guess what? I've been asked this before in this bank of questions. What's the ever done for you? The most meaningful thing anyone's ever done for you. Not the most important or the most impactful, but the most meaningful. This could have been worded so much better. Anyways, just been there for me when I needed them really badly. What's something what's something you're incredibly passionate about? Guess what? You guessed it. It's a repeat question. Slightly different wording, but there it is. They're all going to be repeats from now on. I just know they are. What was I talking about here? I was passionate about human rights. What's a goal you have for the next year? Stay out of a care home. Stay alive. I don't know, just live. I don't have a goal other than that. Just survive. What's the most interesting tradition you've ever heard of? Most interesting tradition you've ever heard of? What do you know? It's not a repeat question. Because it's not a family tradition. They asked that a couple of times. Interesting tradition you've ever heard of. Wow. I'm going to have to go for those I think it's an African tribe. They tie vines to their ankles and jump off these towers that they build out of sticks. I think that's the most interesting tradition that I've ever heard of. It looks spectacular. I'm sure it really jars your body. I'm sure it's incredibly dangerous, but what's something you did as a child that you still enjoy? Play with stuffed toys. What's the best way to show someone you care about them? Tell them. What's the most interesting thing you've done in the past year? I have done literally jack shit in the past year that's interesting. If you could bring one fictional universe to life, which would it be? The Star Trek, the Federation, that. I'd like to be part of that now instead of this world. What's something you've always wanted to say but haven't found the right moment for? Guess what? Repeat question. Yeah, I've said everything that I wanted to say when I wanted to say it, basically. I'm pretty sure I didn't say I love you nearly enough to some people that I used to care for that are gone now. But other than that, I've always said it. What's the most profound change you've seen in yourself over the years? Oh God, here we go with the repeat questions in a different wording. A profound change. I lost like 150 pounds, so I think that's pretty good. And being that my loaf, my stomach, my gut is not hanging to my bloody knees, that's absolutely astonishing. It literally is. So, most profound change, blah, 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 blah. I'm getting hard to see. My eyes are getting really blinded out here. What's a skill or craft you admire, you wish you could master? Honestly, painting by hand. Painting by hand. I was never even close to being able to do that well. I used to be able to draw fairly good. I could do caricatures and stuff like that. I was better than most people, but not great. You know what I mean? But I can't do that anymore because my hands are kind of toast. Anyways, yeah, painting really well, like a master painter. What's the most unexpected thing that's ever happened to you? I was pretty much not expecting that guy to open the door and point a rifle at me. That's probably the most unexpected thing that's ever happened to me. I'm getting tongue-tied now. My brain is starting to fog up really bad. If you could have a theme song for your life, what would it be? Do you remember the jingle from A&W? Do 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 that. Because I'm the root bear, baby. I am the root bear. What's something? They used to actually do that. There were three guys in a class I was in that would walk behind me after we had lunch, and they would do that. It was hilarious. They knew I wasn't going to get mad, so it was hilarious. We were all really nice to each other, but yeah, it was like, because the way my butt moves, it looks like the root bear. And anyways, oh shit. I'm gonna be giggly. What's something you thought you'd never do but did? I thought I'd never see B.B. King live in a bar, but there he was in a like small corner bar, and there we were sitting at the bar talking to the bartender, and I'm like, that's fucking B.B. King. Yippers. What's a piece of wisdom you live by? Don't be a dick. Have a good one.